when the election date was finally settled on December the 12th, somebody said to me, you know, Jazz, you're not going to like it. You can't do all your outdoor rallies. Of course we can.
I promise that if I'm elected, and I hope I will be, I will only take half of the MP's wage, and I'll give the rest back to good causes in our community.
In Jane, you've got an incredible candidate. Somebody with life experience, life skills, somebody that's represented people in the good days and the bad days, somebody that I'm proud to call a friend who always stands by those in need, whatever the cost to her personally. You should be very proud of her as your candidate, and you'll be very proud of her as your MP.
I've spent my working life as a trade unionist and as a public sector worker trying to help vulnerable people. And the Tories, by God, they've made that hard.
Austerity works in many ways. It freezes wages, it cuts public services, it sells off public assets, and it loads a personal debt onto people that thought the public services were going to be there for them.
They made it hard for me to help in the public sector, as you all know, in the jobs that you do too. And they also made it hard for me to get decent paying conditions for ordinary working people. And I knew we needed real, radical, socialist change. And that's why I'm here, and that's why Jeremy's here. We're going to get it when we get that man into number 10, aren't we? I am ready to fight like never before for the people of Pudsey. Every day I meet people who desperately need the Labour government, that desperately need real change. Labour will end the cruel benefit testing that the Tories have brought in for people. And we will stop this scrounger rhetoric that means that people feel too ashamed to ask for the help that they desperately need, when actually they should be so proud of how they're managing. For a lot of people away from here, Pudsey only means one thing. The thing about Pudsey Bear, the emblem of children in need. And actually, for the last 9 years under the Tories, it's been Children in Need Week, Children in Need Day, every day of the year.
Our early years offer that we announced today will mean that every single child is loved, nurtured and given the support that they deserve right at the beginning of their life. And it is so important that we do that, because anything after that is just playing catch up, and it's cruel that we're not supporting our children. So the National Education Service, quite simply, will be free at the point of need from cradle till grave for every single person in this country.
Huge thank you to Angela for what she's just said. Fantastic work she's done as being our Shadow Secretary of State for Education. And when she was appointed, the patronising rubbish that was written about her, like how can somebody that left school at 16 possibly be Shadow Secretary of State for Education? How can somebody that didn't go to an esteemed university be Shadow Secretary of State for Education? And I said, those are the two things that absolutely qualify her to be the Secretary of State, because she truly understands the value of the education system that's got to be there for all children. And she and I are absolutely in total agreement. The most important thing is what we do for the smallest children in our society. And so I'm so proud that today, here, we announced that under a Labour government, all 2 to 4-year-olds will get 30 hours a week of free nursery provision for all of them. Our legacy will be our National Education Service, which will bring together the family of local education, which will, as I said, end the testing, but will also invest in the future. Next year, the Climate Emergency Conference, COP26, will be held in Britain. I'll be so proud of a Labour government hosting that. We won't handhold with Donald Trump and tear up the Paris Climate Change Accord. We will strengthen it and work with other countries to make it stronger.
We can change not only this country, but how we do international politics. Instead of outsourcing war and destruction, Jeremy Corbyn and our Labour Party will deal with the climate emergency. We will spread peace across the world, and we will deal with the challenges we face internationally together.
The way people come together is what can win us this election. And so here in Pudsey, do absolutely everything you can to get Jane Aitchison elected as your Member of Parliament. I'm travelling over the whole of the UK in this campaign. I'm doing even more events than I did in 2017 because I like cold weather, it's fine. I'm happy with rain, I'm happy with snow, it's wonderful.
And we can really do it, because in Pudsey we only need 331 votes to win. And we're going to do it. And the reason why we're going to do it is because of those policies, but also because of you. You are coming out on the streets with us every day to talk to people. And those conversations will help people to the ballot box and to put their cross in the right place for Labour and for themselves on December the 12th.
I want to lead a Labour government that spreads the wealth and spreads the power and invests for the future. Are you up for it? Will you help us win this election? Vote for Jane, get us elected, win in Pudsey. Thank you very much.